using the device. There we go.
Gotcha. We're good.
So much technology that you need to know right now.
How are you doing with everything right now going on?
At first it felt like, oh, this is just feels like hiatus. My husband and I have a good routine when I'm not working where like we go on bike rides and we exercise and we cook and we go out to dinner and, all that kind of stuff. So it just sort of felt like, okay, it just felt like a little early hiatus. And then as time went on, you start to feel this anxiety build. Like, am I ever going to work again? So I've been dealing with those feelings.
Oh, for sure. And what do you do to like keep yourself busy, like the cooking and hiking and stuff still, or?
Yes. So we're big, we're avid cyclists. So we get on the road. We've always actually worn those masks for allergy reasons. So now we just blend right into everybody else.
Now no one's judging you anymore.
No, but like now we're totally cool. Like we don't look like weirdos at all.
And we want to talk to you today about your directional debut on Riverdale.
Yes.
So I have your little Instagram post right here.
Nice.
You got your director's pack. That must have been super exciting.
Super exciting. And Warner Brothers sent me I might have posted that as well, but they sent me a director's slate.
Oh, this
that
one?
Had no, it was actually a framed one.
Or a framed one. I'll look for it later.
But it was really cool. It felt really nice. It was like, what a nice gesture. They're CW, Warner Brothers, Berlanti Productions, Roberto, our creator, have all been so supportive and encouraging, and they really want diversity behind the camera. And so, when I went to them it started in season 2, I was like, hey guys, if we keep going, can I direct? And then I just kept at it, like, no, really, I really want to direct. And then, so then I started, jumping through all the hoops, doing all the things that you need to do to prove that, they can trust you with an entire episode. So Directors Guild Workshop, and you have to have work that you've already won awards for, stuff like that. So I put all
into it to prove it.
Yeah.
How did the cast, obviously they probably congratulating you and everything, how did they react? Is like because you said in the caption, like, can't wait to torture them. Like, how was that?
And I was so ready. Well, I did torture some of them. It was good.
Yeah.
But they were all super supportive. And, from day one, when they sort of heard that it was official and I was going to direct, they just here and there would say, I can't wait for you to direct me, So I felt very welcomed, and because you never know, like they might give you a really hard time,
You never know.
You never know. Now, Skeet did give me a hard time, but he always gives me a hard time. So that was fine. But other than that, it was great, and they were super encouraging and really open to my direction, and I tried to push their performances as much as I could that felt right.
For more like in the show, so FP's leaving.
Yeah.
Are you super sad? How are you feeling about that?
Well, I'm definitely sad for Alice for sure, because man, she's gonna have some form of another heartbreak, I'm assuming. I don't know. But I mean, as far as Marisol and Skeet both leaving, we get along so well and have a really good friendship outside of the show. And a lot of times see each other more going to dinner or social events than even working together on the show. So I know that our friendship isn't going to end. Yeah. But I'm definitely going to miss them, and it's going to be hard, going back on set and not having everyone around in those big scenes.
What was one of your favorite memories that you had with him in the show?
With Skeet?
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, whenever we're working together, it's mainly because he gives me a hard time. So it's usually a giggle, and it's usually like, challenging each other, throwing each other off. Can we remember our lines, even though we're messing with each other? But he's just really sweet. And there was one scene, I think it might have been season 2, when Alice finally admits that she had a son and gave him away, and you know, all that was coming up. And it was just a really hard scene for me to perform because it kept getting pushed in the schedule. And by the time we filmed it, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I was, you know, it wasn't like ideal circumstance for performance. So really leaned on him. And I remember we like did a rehearsal right before filming, and I could tell like, I'm struggling right now. I don't know what I'm doing. And I just said, Skeet, can you come here and talk to me? And we just like went off to a corner, and he was so supportive and there for me as an actor, and just really kind of talked to me about where Alice would be and where he would be. And he really kind of got me in the zone. And then we walked back on set and could do the together. So he was super supportive.
Yeah. And that's such a special memory to have that before he's not on the set anymore. Oh, that's so special.
Having each other's backs is always the important thing.
Oh, definitely. And of course we have to ask, is Barchie here to stay, or are we going to find that out? A lot of my friends, I asked them, I was like, what would you want to know? Like if you were to talk to her, and they were like, is Barchie here to stay or not? So if there's any,
I think Roberto loves to torture all of us as an audience for sure. Yeah. It's fun and interesting. I mean, that's like a classic Archie comics thing where you have that, what was the love triangle between Betty, Veronica, and Archie. Now you throw in Jughead, so I guess it's like a quadrangle. I don't know, or pointed something. Yeah. So you know, they have that like sweet first love memory of each other, but you know, Bughead is very strong, probably end game. So I don't know. I know Alice definitely likes the Jughead Betty idea more than she likes the Archie Betty idea, but that's because she had a history with Fred, Archie's dad, and Fred broke her heart as a teenager. So I think that she looks at that as like, I don't want my baby's heart to be broken too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'll report back to my friends and let them know, or let them watch the interview. And where are you planning to watch the finale? Are you going to watch it?
Absolutely going to watch it. I'm going to I'm going on my different social media handles and engaging with the fans, and just want to like get their questions and give some insight. I have some fun behind the scenes pictures that I haven't posted yet that I'm going to post.
So we're going to see exclusive content during the finale.
Exclusive content. But yeah, I'll be home here with my husband, and he's been such a supportive partner in my life. You know, we met way back in 1987. We've been together over 30 years. And he's been such a encouraging, you know, sends me like love notes in the morning when I'm like my first day of filming. He was, I'm so proud of you. You know, you put your goals in action. And then I'm like crying. I'm like, I gotta go to work now. I'm crying. So we're gonna sit down and watch it.
Oh, that's so cute. And do you watch it like every week together? Has he seen the whole series?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
From the very beginning. And even like during the first season when it was first coming out, he was like, even if you weren't on it, I really like the show. I would watch the show.
That's good. That's good. Do you have like, yeah, totally. And when you told him that you were going to have your director's debut, did he send you a special note then? Like, what did he say then?
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, he was super excited. Of course, he's the first person I always go to, like, oh, Roberto called me and asked, do I officially want to direct, you know? So, yeah, he's been my rock all these years. So he's gotten me through the challenging times and the celebratory times. And so it's going to be special to sit here and watch it together. I just wish that, you know, because of this pandemic, you know, my kids aren't able to come and visit at the moment because we're all sort of self-isolating and getting through this. Yeah. It would be, we normally probably would all be together as a family watching this. So we'll just have to be doing it like virtually through, I don't know.
Yeah, Zoom, you're gonna have to Zoom each other, FaceTime. Yeah. Oh, do you just call, like, are you FaceTiming them all the time to check in on them, your kids?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And do they love the show?
Right? Yeah, they do love the show. Yeah, they both enjoy it.
Do they ever like text you like when it's on, like, Mom, like, why did you do this? Or like comment on certain things about it, or they just watch it?
They just watch it. They usually just watch it. a lot of times, like my daughter will be asking me questions through social media just to stir the pot.
Yeah. Gotta love daughters.
You know?
Gotta love it.
You gotta know how to do it. But my daughter came up while I was filming and sort of acted as my assistant while I was up there. So, because you're on your feet 14 hours easily a day, every single day. So she would just kind of like come by with a plate of food or snacks and say, okay, it's time to have some celery and almond butter, here's the glass of water.
Yeah.
Thank goodness she was there during filming.
Yeah, that's so special. Everything about it. Well, I'm excited for the series finale. See what happens. And then are you looking forward to any upcoming projects in your personal life that's coming up or anything?
Yeah, I am. I've written and created a couple of shows. One is a docu-series on mental health around the world, and so that's in development. It's being shopped to networks at the moment. And then I've created and I'm writing sort of like a based on our lives kind of show that's in development as well. So I'm just taking this time going, okay, well, this is a good excuse to sit down and continue to write and, flush everything out. And I was on slate to direct a film, but now that's a little bit on hold. So I'm kind of waiting on that. But, I'm excited about it. I love Riverdale and I'm going to be on Riverdale to the end, but I'm also excited about this new career path and directing other things. So
it started and now there's no stopping you.
There's no stopping me.